welcome back to my channel, Ask DeAvila Sadé, with your host, Dr. DeAvila Sadé, LCSW, and I'm back with a new video. If you're new to my channel is where mental health meets the millennial, with just a sprinkle of my Microlocs journey here and there, and some travel vlogs here and there. And we're back with another Microlocs video. I know you guys are excited. It's going to be a really short, sweet, and to the point video. We're discussing the best practices to find the best loctician for you. I know that when you're first embarking on your lock journey, whether it's traditional locks, Sisterlocks, Microlocs, it can be very overwhelming. And finding the right person, if you're not a DIY girly, because I am not a DIY girly, finding the right person is very important in your entire lock journey and lock process. So I want to give you some tips that helped me to find the right loctician. First, before you even think to even look for a loctician, I need you to do your research. I need you to know the type of locks you want, look up the average cost of installation, look up the average cost of maintenance. This is important. I have seen with my own 4 eyes when I'm wearing my glasses, that people don't even know what type of locks they want. They're just like, they just see it in people's head and they just be like, oh, I like that. Can you do that? Like asking a loctician. And that's probably not the best way because there's so many different type of locks. So before you even reach out to a loctician, it's good to know what type of locks do you want so you can know what to tell them and see if they specialize in those type of locks. I knew I either wanted Microlocs or Sisterlocks. I have Microlocs. I've had them for almost 2.5 years now at this point, but I knew I wanted Microlocs only because they looked very similar to Sisterlocks without Sisterlock prices. And you can say what you want and say how you feel. This is just my experience. That was me. I knew that I wanted small locks, and I knew I either wanted Sisterlocks or Microlocs, and I ended up getting Microlocs. So that was just really important. And then seeing how much stuff costs. Like, y'all, it's a hefty initial investment in getting locks, especially if you're getting them this small. And I already did a video on how much I had to pay up front for my entire lock installation and coming in for my first retie. I'll link that video up here so you can go look at how much your girl was spending when she got her locks back in September 2021, okay? Another great tip on finding the best loctician is finding referrals. Ask people who has locks, who you admire their locks. Ask them who they went to. I would first start with people that's in your general locations, or see people that you might see at the grocery store or at the mall. Those are good people to ask because they're most likely from your area. They probably go to someone in your area. But if you don't find anyone that's in your immediate area, then finding your favorite YouTuber or finding your favorite Instagram person that shows off their locks and just jumping in the DMs or asking in the comment section, who do they go to? I try to always refer to my loctician. So I've had to, if you're not familiar with my journey, I had someone who installed my locks and was maintaining my locks the first couple of months, and then I went to someone else before I turned 1 year locked, and I've been going to her ever since. So it's really, really, imperative that if you can see somebody's work and ask for a referral. But I always try to refer out, especially to the lady that I go to now for my lock maintenance. She is in Memphis, Tennessee, so I am no longer living in Memphis, Tennessee, but I still refer. So if anybody is in that area or willing to drive to Memphis, of course, I will share her information. I will share her Instagram. She has installed some of my friends' locks, some of my sorors' locks, and she just does a magnificent job. I mean, look at the quality Look at it. She's been maintaining my life. So look at the quality. She's that girl. But yeah, ask for referrals because that is so important. Because one, like I said, you can see the work that's already done in their head, right? And you know, it'll be easy to see how their vibes are. The next tip in finding the best loctician is check out their work and check out their reviews. To me, it is really important that you see multiple heads. Even if you contact with one person, they referred them, you see their head, go and make sure you like their work and make sure they have great customer service. Read the Google reviews, okay? Read them. Especially because they should be a actual business owner, you should be able to leave Google reviews. Go and look at their reviews on their booking site. Just go read the reviews because everybody don't need to be in business. Everybody that is capable of being in business should not be in business. Some people don't have good customer service, and I'm not letting anybody in my head that doesn't have good customer service. Because you don't like me, but you like my money, that's the problem for me. So I would say definitely go and read the reviews, look at their work, see how long they've been in business if they share that on their social media platforms or on their booking site website. But yeah, just make sure you check out their stuff first. Notice that everything that I'm telling you to do does not cost you any money yet, okay? It does not cost you any money to research. It doesn't cost you any money to ask people where they got their locks done, who did their locks. It doesn't cost to look up work and reviews because eventually it's gonna cost some money to find the best loctician. So I'm trying to give you all the free ways to narrow down your search before you ever spend a coin. The next point is making sure that you go ahead and schedule about 2 or 3 consultations. Now, before y'all go off on me, most locticians are going to charge you a consulting fee. Some will let it take some money off your service, some will not. That just depends on who you book. But honestly, I would be very hesitant to go just do one consultation and let that person, unless you feel like they are so good, they got good vibes, and you feel in your gut that you trust them with your hair. I would say do at least 2 different people. I went to 2 different people for consultations. The first one was terrible, trash. Oh no, she couldn't answer any of my questions. Nothing. Like, she just seemed like she just be throwing locks in people's head, and I don't like it. I want somebody that's had years in the business. I want to know what you know about scalp care, because I ended up getting diagnosed later on after I got my locks with seborrheic dermatitis, but it was because of my consultation to let me know. She was just like, my loctician at the time was like, it looks like you have psoriasis on your scalp, and I'm like, girl, what? I thought I just had dandruff. And I went to the dermatologist. They were like, oh no, baby, this is seborrheic dermatitis. So I need someone that's knowledgeable, that's gonna tell me about my hair, okay? That's gonna tell me about my scalp, that cares about hair growth, that cares about healthy hair and healthy locks. So I would say book at least 2 consultations, but be prepared to pay for them. And just go in with a lot of questions. Like, do not be afraid to ask questions. I need to know how much maintenance is gonna be. I need to know what type of locks you do. I need to know the different price points. If I decide to get Sisterlocks over Microlocs, Microlocs over Sisterlocks, I need to know how much you charge per inch for hair. I need to know, did I already say how long you've been in business? But I need to know how long you've been doing this, how long you've been a cosmetologist, loctician. I need to know everything, okay? Except for I don't need to know your social security or nothing like that. But y'all go in with every question. Look up YouTube videos of like what questions to ask your loctician. Like go prepared, because that is so important. If you paying for this consultation, baby, I'm gonna use up this entire time to ask you everything that I don't know about locks and see how educated you are before I let you go ahead and install these locks into my head. Last but not least, I will tell you in that consultation as well, discuss your maintenance schedule and how much is it going to cost you. I say this is important because I don't think people understand how much it costs to get locks and maintain locks. Like, locks is low maintenance, but it ain't no maintenance. And if you're going to someone, you need to know a realistic time of how often you need to come, because it's not the same for everybody. Like, I go every 6 weeks. I have friends that go every 2 months. I have friends that go every 4 weeks. It is depending on how fast your hair grows, because you want to make sure you're taking care of the integrity of the lock. So that is super, super important. Talk to your loctician during that consult of how much they charge for maintenance, if they charge to wash your locks additionally, if they charge to fix locks, how often you need to come, what method is the best method for you. Should you be interlocking at the root? Should you be retwisting at the root? If you got issues about your edges, if you got scalp issues, how often, what you need to be putting on your scalp, how often you need to be washing your locks, because some people might wash their locks once a month. Some people might wash their locks once a week. You need to know everything, because you need to know what to expect for pricing. So again, going into your consultation with all these questions is super important. And of course, you might not remember every question you want to ask. I say write it down, but if you don't, as you develop this relationship, because that's what you're doing, you're developing a relationship with someone that's going to have their hands all in your hair. You need to feel comfortable to ask. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. If you have tips on ways to find the best loctician, please drop them below and we'll continue this conversation below. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more Microlocs and mental health videos. You can follow me on Twitter and the TikTok app, because I'll be uploading on there too. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.